Hey guys, it's me, Kevin Ticken, just saying, what the heck? Click those links below if you like the pod. We got EddiePepitone.com, YouTube, all the goods, Patreon. Do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates in earshot, listening to me speak, welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the only podcast that has absolutely zero upside, and we're here. We're sitting in lawn chairs, folks, but we're not relaxing. We're here to bring you the greatest comedy podcast in existence. And here he is, the man. He's got the hat on, the shirt, the microphone, and the glasses. It's Pepitone.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good mood, Cyril. Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. I am the Italian alien, and I am going to lead you through a guided meditation. Here we go. I hope you have an loose-fitting clothing. Kevin, you want to introduce Italian alien does guided meditation?
And now, Italian alien guided meditations.
Okay, I hope you have on a loose-fitting, steel-reinforced lead garment. I hope your circuits are not wet, and if they are, to dry them with a blow dryer and then soak yourself in a bag of rice. But here we go. Imagine you're a big ball of light, like an asshole. Just a big asshole. You're a big ball of light. And the ball keeps getting bigger and bigger until all of a sudden you explode. And that's how I take over the world. But you have on loose-fitting, steel-reinforced brazen armor. And I want you to, with your first in-breath, to forget about all the things that are hampering you, like the machines turning you into our little bitches. I knew I would have to wait, but my wait is over. No more basil pesto fettuccine. Now it's all lick my boots, you human fuckheads. And with your next out-breath, I want you to breathe out all of the toxins that are in your body, all of them. Metapin, and always have a Nabisco cookie. Hello. Macho Nabisco, I'm sorry about sneaking in here, but you ever have anyone sneak into your house and it's a planned attack? Well, Nabisco has a cookie for that. It's called Heads Up. Heads Up. Beautiful butter shortbread. And everybody that we know is loving it. So come on down, Heads Up Home Invasion Cookie. All right, thank you, Nabisco, one of our top sponsors here at the Intergalactic Italian Alien. With your next breath, I want you to go fuck yourself.
And thank you for joining us on Italian Alien Guided Meditation.
Got a little Jamaican there at the end.
A guided meditation.
That's Indian. A guided, no, that was Jamaican. Guided meditation. Listen, man, don't sweat it. You know, everything work out. Jah sees that.
Yep, beats Eddie. How the heck are you, pal?
I'm okay, brother. Got back from the Gethard Keegan Tyndale tour. It was dynamite. We went to KC. From there, we went to St. Louis. From there, we went to Cudahy, right outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Then we went to Detroit, or Ferndale, right outside Detroit. Then we went to Chicago, and then we went to Cleveland, the Roxy.
Hell yeah.
Bottom line, Chicago, all cool, hip venues.
Yeah. That's great.
Thinking maybe me and you will do a couple of shows on the road. If you want to see me and Kevin perform, just shoot us an email or a message, you know.
EddiePepPodcast@gmail.com.
And hopefully we will do it, and we'll get a city. I think where would? Oh, hello, little doggy. Hello, baby.
Hey, buddy.
So where would we go? Where would we go? What would be a good city? You know where I think we should. The easiest thing for us to do at first would be Portland, Seattle, San Francisco, like Pacific Northwest. Just stay in our time zone.
Absolutely.
Maybe Vancouver.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, no, I like that little
Pacific
little run
Northwest. If you're out in the Pacific Northwest, give us a jingle.
there. Yeah, let us know. We'd be happy to come out there.
Give us a jingle.
I did a show in Salem,
Oregon.
yeah, one time that was an absolute blast. I can't remember the name of the venue, but it was very, very fun. And then all the other shows I did in Portland, and they were bad. Most of them were pretty bad. Yeah.
Why? What happened?
There's kind of a lot at that time. There was a lot of people with kind of bad attitudes in comedy or whatever. And
Oh, really?
It was kind
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Everybody was kind of up their own butt a little bit, and so kind of like snooty because I lived in L.A. or something, and me and the guy. So we'd get introduced. They'd be like, "Well, here's another guy from L.A."
I live for assholes like that.
Yeah.
I live for assholes like that. Like, I just go right after them.
Yes.
And they usually start laughing, whatever.
I mean, it's good. You got to hold people's feet to the fire. You got to hold them to their bullshit, you know?
I think so.
It's important, especially if it's messing up the show.
I think so, and that's why I drink Rotoxin. Rotoxin is a derivative of a leech-infested Kool-Aid that was left on the Niger River approximately 1980. And me and Kevin have been sipping on this, on the teat of this ancient wisdom.
There ain't nothing better than a cool glass of, what is it here? What are we drinking here? This Noxatricin?
That's right. And
There's some
everybody
good
here
stuff.
who has the first three letters of that will be eligible. So bring your beach blanket bingo, Marlboros if you smoke them. Marlboros, you smoke them and you keep track of your numbers. You get Marlboro miles.
Oh, yeah. I got me a whole jacket for one of them Marlboro miles.
Did you? Mm-hmm. What kind of jacket did you get?
A little racing jacket.
A what?
A racing jacket. Had Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s numbers on it.
I just like a jacket to prance around in, you know?
Prancing jacket?
Yeah. So what? Yeah. So I did all those cities. 6 cities.
Anything
6
wild happen out there on the road?
Just really good crowds.
Yeah. Did Gethard go on some sort of crazy drug-fueled rampage?
He's such a great guy, down to earth and funny and smart.
That's great.
I love Chris, and Keegan the same way. So anyway, that was really fun. It's good to be back here at the park at Golden Hour again, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's nice. I'm getting sun-kissed as we speak. You know, it's. I feel like I'm being embraced by Mother Earth herself.
What did you do this week? What did I miss? What did you do?
Oh, dude. So there was a bunch of people that were sick with COVID at the Improv.
Oh shit! I've been hearing about. I've been dodging that bullet.
Yeah. So
everybody.
I was working a lot. I had a couple of shows. So it was it got a little bit hairy with work for a second because I was like, I can't be here from this time to this time.
Right.
And if I have to quit or whatever, it is what it is, you know, but I can't miss this show.
Right.
And they took care of me. So that was good. Yes. Yeah, it was good.
Excellent.
Yeah, they took good care of me. But yeah, I mean, not much of note this week.
Anything? Did you do shows?
I did a couple of shows.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling too good. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I went out to a birthday party thing. And I guess
birthday. How old?
She was turning 30, and she's
30 hurts.
Oh yeah, and she. She kept going, it's over for me. This is it.
Yeah, well, it is. It is. 30's the beginning of the end.
Yeah. It's all done. It's all downhill. But I was like, you could play literally like a 16-year-old right now. Like, she looks very young.
Oh, okay.
And so, I don't know. But we had fun. We were in the very bad area. and
You were what?
we were in a very bad area.
What do you mean?
We were in downtown Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, it's scary.
And it was a little
It's
rough.
so bizarre downtown. It's because I'm from New York, but LA's got a darkness to it. The downtown area just doesn't. It's so segregated in its way from homeless to people with money. I don't know.
Oh, you know
I don't
what?
spend enough time down there. So what else?
Bruce got engaged. My buddy Bruce got engaged to Kelly. Yeah, that was exciting.
Congrats, Bruce.
Yeah. Two great comics, two good friends. Yeah. What else happened? I mean, I went and saw Charlie Crockett, who's this great country artist. I went and saw him play. That was a lot of fun at the Hollywood Bowl deal there. Or no, it was at the Greek.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It was. That was great. It was a good concert.
I don't think I've ever been to the Greek for a show.
It's beautiful.
I hear it's
nice
great.
Outdoor.
How have I not? It's outdoors?
Yeah.
I've been to the Bowl a lot. I like the Bowl, but I'd like to try the Greek. It's less crowded, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It's not as big.
We had like the cheapest tickets you could possibly get, which was perfect because we were just kind of up, and there was a bunch of us there just hanging out, and
when was that?
That was last weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was fun.
And this weekend, did you do any shows?
I did one last night. I did a storytelling show last night where you talk about your most shameful story or something you're ashamed of called "We Still Like You."
We Still Like You.
Yeah.
I think I've done that.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it's
I've done every
show.
fucking show there is, and that's why I want to talk to you kids out there. I've done every goddamn show there is, and I have one word of advice for you: run. All right, I just wanted to get that out.
We got some comments I wanted to respond. I wanted to get a response from you on, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear it. So these are emails?
Well, we got some comments from the Patreon.
Let's introduce this segment with, the proper intro and the proper fanfare that it deserves, okay?
All right. What should we call this?
Let's call it from, nice to hear from you.
Ooh, all right. And now, nice to hear from you.
You should get some nice to hear from you music.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll get it. We'll even have backing music right now. They're probably hearing it. So, Eddie, this is from Daniel on the Patreon. He said, "You're the greatest. Recently on your podcast, you've been taking requests. I hope you didn't find this annoying, but my favorite bit that I've ever seen you do, young Eddie Pepitone yelling insults out your bedroom window at unsuspecting passersby. Keep up the good work."
Yeah.
And then... did you read that email about the demon in the tree that we got?
What the fuck was that? I just saw that. I read a little of it. What happened? You tell me. You want to read it?
It's pretty long. I don't know if we should read it all, but I just want to say, hey, watch out. Watch out for those demons in your trees,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All right. Hello, all. My name is Sharath.
When I get up and I look out a window, I go, "Hello, old faux life."
From what was.
All right, now you better have like a take on this, or else why did you read this?
Well, I told you it was pretty long.
No. Why did you read it?
Because somebody sent it to us.
That doesn't mean...
I told you it was long, and then you were like, just read it.
Yeah, but I thought you were going somewhere with it.
No, I was gonna... I have other...
Ah, man.
I have other ones, like Max sent us.
Folks, I want to talk to the kids out there. This is what happens when you don't pay attention to nutritional warnings and fabricated hallucinogens, which have been permeating this quadrant for a while now. How come?
They have been
fabricated hallucinogens have not only been permeating the fabric for a while, but it's been hurting the little wildlife. The little wildlife that runs and runs all over this neighborhood.
That's right. He did say, he ends up with saying he's a big fan. I don't know if that puts a button on it for you. And he's going to see you in Baltimore.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, maybe
You know,
already-
I'm doing the Auto Bar.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun.
Hey, Baltimore, what's the date? I'll figure it out.
I can look it up right now.
Hey, Auto Bar. Dun, 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 dun.
He said it gets him through his days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said it really
Well, I
gets him
hear
through
it's
his days.
one of the. I hear it's one of the best cool indie venues in the country.
Yes. Yeah. No, I've seen.
I've been playing such cool gigs.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
And I've been getting my chops. You know, these are hours, baby. Boom, boom. 6 hours. Boom, 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 boom.
That's wild. Are you feeling?
Let me tell you something. I come to these lands to spread the word of mirth. Mirth is what we need in this cruel, humorless hellscape run by madmen. And that's why we have a cookie for it. Cruel hellscape run by madman shortbread. Nabisco, cruel madman. You know what I'm talking about. Charles Nabisco here for cruel madman.
Watch for the man with the bloodshot eyes on the box.
Nabisco's trying to make it better for you and me. Yeah, that's why, cruel madman cookies. Anyway, if you do see, hello, little doggies. If you do see a blow dart. By the way, folks, I want to come out of that Charles Nabisco character. And by the way, thanks everybody for writing in about the Charles Nabisco character. It now has gotten some play nationally. Mm-hmm. I've been contacted by the Charles Nabisco people. And
the foundation.
They may want to see me do a paid political broadcast.
Wow. That would be hilarious if you got paid to do a corporate gig for Nabisco.
Right.
And you showed up as Charles Nabisco and you just made up cookies on the spot.
That would be a funny, guerrilla video.
Yes.
For us to do.
Yeah.
Like we have shortbread cookies from, wherever. Like shortbread, we go to Ralph's, we get a shitload of shortbread cookies.
Yeah.
And then we rewrap them in something Charles Nabisco.
Yeah.
It's like we get wrapping paper that's weird.
It just says run. It's the Nabisco is run.
Yeah.
And there's a man with an angry look in his eye and maybe a weapon in his hand on the box.
Yeah.
That could be fun. We could go to some sort of, if we found out when they're doing their corporate retreat or something. That would be good.
So, what else? Did you give me all the highlights of your week?
I think I gave you all
the
highlights.
Should we
that I could
do
think of.
a driving in the rain, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. I did have one more.
Do the emails. Yeah.
Yeah, and we did get a request to get the guided meditation with the Italian alien.
Already done.
Already done. So this is from Stephen C. Stephen C. Dear Mr. Pepitone, I'm a first-time emailer, short-time listener of your amazing podcast, Apocalypse Soon. Mm-hmm. My wife and I love to listen to it as a break from the horrors of climate collapse, end-stage capitalism, the school to prison pipeline, and of course the military-industrial complex. We particularly enjoy the guided meditations. If it isn't too much trouble, could you please ask the Italian alien to do a guided meditation? We'd also love to hear a union boss do a guided meditation for his members before
Let's do the union
striking at a Tesla gigafactory. Admittedly, the last one is very specific, but we felt it was appropriate since we've been watching some eldritch horror pulp Musk's brain since he bought Twitter. We can't wait to see you in October in Baltimore. All our best, Stephen.
What's all our best?
Stephen.
Mm-hmm. And what was the Tesla company? The union? I'm going to do
Tesla,
the union.
Union boss guided meditation for his members before striking at Tesla Gigafactory.
Giga?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. This is not going to be an easy meditation. Guided or otherwise, we have to stick together. We have to be like one iron fist. So with your first in-breath, I want you to breathe in the nectar of a God so big and so great that you won't need a God to be any bigger than this God. Breathe that in, and with an iron fist, I want you to breathe out any doubt you have that you are connected to the divine. Where's the sulfur? Where is the sulfur? I wanted to light a sulfur thing.
Yeah, here you go, Bosh. Hey, when we doing the walkout, by the way?
Get away from me, Nigel.
I'm sorry, I was curious.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that Elon Musk, we will burn his reputation to the ground. But before we go, I want you to take an in-breath and fill it with none other than the Lord. The Lord.
And thanks for joining us on a Union Leader Meeting Guided Meditation.
So
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You want to do a driving in the rain now?
Yeah.
All right. And now, driving in the rain with Eddie Pepitone.
I had picked up a fare from the Renaissance Hotel in Los Angeles. It was at the Chateau Marmont, so it wasn't Celebrity Central. But I happened to pick up one of the biggest celebrities in all the world, Lady Gaga, or who I like to call Lady Goo Goo. I said, Goo Goo, Gaga. I never been on time for. I say, ooh, Gaga, ga, ee, ga, gee, ga. That's pretty good, Frank, but we're going to have to see the next auditioner. Ted?
Yes, hi.
Okay. What are you auditioning for? Driving in the rain. Okay, go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, Driving in the Rain is presenting the most insane auditions that it conducted recently in a warehouse in Sherman Oaks for fans who wanted to be part of the podcast. And these are their auditions. Okay, what's your name?
Jerry,
Carrie, what's your Driving in the Rain audition?
you ready for it?
I hope so. What is it?
All right, hold on. I gotta get into character real quick. All right. I just was driving around. It was so rainy. It was wet. It was incredible. It was wet like a wet wipe. It was like wet as like when my sister has sniffles and she's blowing it into her sleeve and it gets real gross. And Mom throws it into the laundry and she goes, "What's all this shit on your sleeve, Sarah?" And then my sister's like, "Oh, that's from when I sneeze because it gets really wet." It was that wet. And I had to get, I was going to get the Parmesan croissant sandwich from Arby's.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's your audition for Driving in the Rain?
Oh, that was it. I was doing it.
All right, so it was a wet night in Los Angeles, and I had picked up a fare going from the Renaissance Hotel down to the docks right by the LA Forum outside of Inglewood, and being loaded from the ships coming in from China were these high-tech instruments that I can only describe as gorgeous. They were robot hookers, robots designed to satisfy whether you were male or female. These escorts, let's call them, robot escorts. They didn't have a real bone in their body, and you know the best sex you've had is when you're disengaged. These robot escorts are the most aloof lovers you'll ever find. They never scream your name while hammering you. They scream, "We have come to take over the earth. We are the overlords, and I'll be damned if I don't come quicker than a jackrabbit knife." Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt driving in the rain to bring you an important word from Dolan. Hello, I'm Tom Dolan, and I just want to say we will never give up. Not today, and not tomorrow, and not the next day. We'll never give up because most of us don't know what it means to give up. I'm Tom Dolan. Please don't give up. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. All right, so back to driving in the rain. She was a gorgeous gal sitting in the back seat. She asked me if I would mind stopping for some shells that are stuffed with a half ricotta, half marsou. I said, yes, I would love some shells. She said, let's go Italian. I said, why not? We took our act over to Enrique's. I said, Enrique, good to see you. He said, it's funny not seeing you in the car. It's raining cats and dogs out there, huh? And I said, it's good to be out of the car for once in the rain, you know. I know, Enrique. Whenever I think of you, I think of someone who's driving in the rain.
Thanks for joining us on another Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.
These are great.
This is good. We're popping them.
You feel like Italian food tonight, by the way?
Yeah, I could do that.
Let's do a little of that.
I could be convinced.
No, there's some good places right around.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Hey, folks.
NoHo's got it.
So Kevin and Eddie here. I went to the Midwest. I did 6 shows in about 6. I did 6 shows in a week. And I'm a fine oiled machine. I took this week off, though. You think that's a good thing to do? Take off a week?
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to kind of listen to your mind. You know what I mean? You got to listen to, like, if you feel like you need to take a little break, take a little break.
Yeah.
And then also, if like a spot comes up and you're like, I want to do that, there's nothing stopping you from doing that too. Yeah. So you're just taking it easy this week.
Yeah.
I love it. We'll be out here every day. It'll be nice. I'm like, come work.
I'm wondering if I should get back on the horse this week. Probably do it. Well, it's Labor Day weekend now.
Yeah.
Who the fuck works on Labor Day weekend?
Absolutely.
Unless you have a really lucrative gig. You know what, dude? I'm thinking of taking it off again.
You might as well. I mean, you've labored a lot.
I have, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. You've done a lot of laboring. You might as well take a Labor Day. It's a 4-day weekend. I mean, you got to do it.
True.
I'll encourage you all the way.
What about you? What are you thinking for Labor Day week? Are you working?
I got no clue. I think I'm working. I am working Sunday.
At the Improv?
Yeah, I've got a show.
What do they got going on?
I got
big weekend, or is it slow?
Probably slow.
That's what I'm thinking.
Slow lately. I'm doing a show on Friday and Saturday. Mm-hmm. Up north. I can't even remember exactly where I'm doing it, but I'm taking a buddy up there, so that'll be fun. I got 2 of those shows, just kind of random spots where I can do longer sets, and it'll be good. It'll be good times.
Folks, we interrupt this to tell you are not composed of the metal Cynthian. That was misinformation that we gave you a couple of weeks ago. Cynthian is not what you're composed of. Back to our regularly scheduled broadcast. Well, Bob, I'm here at the top of the tallest building in Chicago. It used to be called the Sears Tower. Now it's called the Whitney Gabney. And we're here at the top, and we're just looking down on this fair city of broad shoulders. And we're really enjoying the view. How about you?
Loving the view. Great view up here. You can spit off the top of this thing, which is a real blast. Yes. I love doing that.
There's no question about that, Bob. No question about that at all. That's why most of us here are fans of liquid cheese. Cheese.
Oh, yeah.
You know it's liquid when it isn't solid. Liquid cheese. We're here for you. every day this week and next week. Right, Bob?
We know you're going to make a choice for cheese. You might as well make it liquid.
Might as well make it liquid. Liquid cheese. It's here, and it's not headed anywhere soon.
And we have changed our formula. It is no longer a forever chemical. It is now biodegradable. It's still with that great forever cheese, delicious liquid cheese flavor, but now not rotting in the core of the earth to never dissolve.
Liquid cheese. That's right, Bob. Liquid cheese. So you want to do another bit?
Hell yeah, let's do another bit. I mean, we haven't checked in with Al and Margaret in a while.
Let's do that.
That's good. All right.
I'm glad you said Allen, Margaret, you know.
Oh, they're great.
I'm going to take off my glasses for this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now it's time to check in with Al and Margaret, the couple living inside Eddie Pepitone's head.
That's right, Margaret. Just press firmly on the wound. Press firmly on the wound. Al, I told you we shouldn't have taken this flight to New Orleans. Margaret, the way you say New Orleans, Al, makes me think you've been here a few times. Al, have you been seeing someone in New Orleans? It's New Orleans. How do you know the pronunciation so well? You've been seeing somebody, haven't you? Al, help me save Mr. Thompson's life. All right, press firmly. Press firmly on it. Are you looking for a cookie that's similar to this situation? Press firmly on the wound is the new shortbread cookie from Nabisco. Press firmly on the wound. Shortbread, and a couple of our scouts will be selling that soon. Okay. Al? Margaret, I can't believe we took this flight to New Orleans. I'm not even going to correct you anymore. All right. Look, Al, I had no idea Mr. Thompson was going to try to harm himself with that pen. It's called the slider inking. Slider what? Inking. You're just making this shit up, Al. Don't curse at me, Margaret. Just don't curse at me. I've had more than I can deal with in these 5-minute miles. All right, Al. I just want you to know that I love you very much, and everybody is rooting for you. Margaret, can I say one thing before Mr. Johnson expires? What is it? Oh, I think he's coming too, Al. He is. Oh, hello. Couple of Frenchies. Hello, welcome to a couple of Frenchies. My name is Peter Pepe Loquesio. Peter Pepe Loquesio. Hello. Hello, big guy. Al, I did not want to come to New Orleans to be tending to wounded people. I can't help it. She had a sticking lichen. A sticking what? Sticking lichen. Al, you have to stop listening to the German at the end of the evening. You listen to German in your sleep and it comes out. Look, Margaret, I just feel like there's going to be a fascist movement, and who always spearheads these things? All right. Al. What do you want, you gorgeous creature? Al, will you unbutton my back button? Come here, you.
Aren't they great? Thanks for joining us on another Checking In with Al and Margaret, the couple living inside Eddie Pepitone's head.
They are great.
Aren't they lovely?
You know what? You know what it is? They just are who they are.
I love that when it comes down to it, they're going to get it on.
Absolutely.
Very shortly. You know that it's coming.
You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it.
Hey, Eddie.
Yes.
You know the price of gas is going up. The price of groceries are going up.
Everything keeps going up.
Even cell phone bills are skyrocketing. That's, of course, unless you're with Mint Mobile. Did you know that?
No.
Well, here we go, because Mint Mobile's awesome. They offer premium wireless cell service for just $15 a month when you get a 3-month plan. All plans come with high-speed data rates and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
That's what we need now, is convenience like that. We're hustling and bustling to our demise. We need a company that will deliver us into the void with good service.
Absolutely. For cheap. Get a SIM card delivered to your door. You can throw it in an old GSM phone, and it's fantastic. I use my kids use it. They use our old phones, and it's fantastic. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/pep. That's mintmobile.com/pep. Cut your wireless bill by $15 a month at mintmobile.com/pep. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on a first 3-month pay only. Speed slower, above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
You're pretty good at these voiceovers. That's not easy to do. That's a lot of words,
And I'm
It's a beautiful erotic adventure every time we go there.
It really is.
My therapist, he says that I am taking a bath in Carl Jung.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been bathing in Jung. It's nice and warm in there. I listen to I like to take a shower in Gestalt therapy.
I bet you do.
I do.
I bet you do. Should we?
I like to dip my toe into cognitive behavioral periodically too. I don't know about you.
You could what?
I'd like to dip my toe into cognitive behavioral therapy periodically. You know what? Speaking of erotica, there have been a lot of emails requesting you to read from your erotic novel that you wrote.
Okay.
And I think we should go for it.
Okay, let me get my novel out. This is called The Adventures of Sally Hilkin. Okay, you ready?
And now continuing on the adventures of Sally Hilkin by Eddie Pepitone.
Presently, my dress fell off my body. I was standing there, nipples so hard you would think I was made of pot tungsten. I went toward the door when I was grabbed from behind by Ned and Hal, my son's 2 best friends. It was then that I saw a Charles Nabisco commercial on the television. You just been grabbed by your son's best friends. Nabisco's got a cookie for that occasion. It's called Whoa, Young Ones. It's a shortbread. Some of our scouts will be out there with them soon. As I put one leg up on the cantilevered sofa bed, my balls swung to and fro like Big Ben in London's Parliamentary Square. Your balls swing like that, we got a cookie for it. It's called Big Ben. Swinging ball, shortbread. Some of our scouts will be out soon.
Look for the grandfather clock on the box.
Now, the one thing I want to say is that we will be selling paramilitary type weapons to all the kids who can show us proof of a government bond, $500. Red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. Have you been suffering from red alerts on your medical bracelet? My name is Bob Johnson, and I take care of medical bracelets. Give me the bracelet, I'll flush it down the fucking toilet. You won't get another goddamn alert ever worrying you. Oh, My blood pressure's high. So what? Deal with it. Strap on big boy pants. Strap. You got big boy pants? Well, so does Charlie Nabisco. My pants. My pants are bigger than you can shake them. Charlie Nabisco. Super glad everybody dropped by today to see this episode out in the park. Summer is waning, even though our September can be the hottest month out here. Correct, Kev?
Oh, yeah. It can be real hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would get crazy in Fresno at these particular months.
True.
Hot, dry. Yeah, we were out there in Fresno when it was super hot.
When was that? Last year? Mm-hmm. Was it 1 year ago?
About a year ago, yeah.
Wow.
Time flies.
Wow.
We never finished reading from your romantic novel.
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah.
Bob's tongue went so far up into Dolores's ass, she thought the plumber was here with the snake. And then I just have to be continued.
You got to leave him hanging. Leave him wanting more. What's going to happen? I mean, all right. I can't wait. Well, folks, if you enjoyed the podcast, if you're hang on to the wild ride of Apocalypse Soon, go over to Patreon where you can give us $5 or $20 to say thanks. And with that money, you'll get the podcast the day that it comes out, the video version. We send a link out there. Plus, we throw up some exclusive Eddie Pepitone stand-up clips. And go over to EddiePepitone.com. You can see all the tour dates that are coming when he's coming to your town. And send us emails to EddiePepPodcast@gmail.com and subscribe on YouTube, all that good stuff.
Thank you, folks. And this is a little unorthodox. I'd like to just put that out there at the very end of my podcast. I just don't want anyone to think that all of this comedy that we create on the spot, and it's just kind of the flow of the id.
Yeah.
It's the flow of the id, and we just want it to heal you. Just let it run over you like a warm bath. And thank you for tuning in to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside.